Welcome back, my friends, to another video. This is the accompanying video to my one-day road trip, and we're going to look at some charge curves on the Tesla Supercharger on the version 3. Now, if this video is released first, it means that I have not resolved my copyright issues with the music I use, so I have a ticket open with audio blocks. No, story blocks are the name today. So as soon as they clear my video, I will release that as well. So links everywhere, so these two videos can find each other and you can see what they're all about. And if you haven't seen all of my videos, then I can say I do tech videos, gadget videos, road trip videos, and there are going to be more of all of that, including stuff like this. So make sure you have subscribed, and please leave a comment if you want to see more and if you have any questions. Anyway, let's just jump into it, have a look at it right away. So this video is about the charge curves, and I wanted to show that, but the other video got to be rather long, so I wanted to break it into a separate video. I believe this is almost the ideal charge you can have on a Tesla Model 3 2021 on a V3 supercharger. I tried to get the battery all the way down to 10%, but as you saw in the video, there were a lot of traffic and a lot of road work, so I could not do it. And I kept my estimate for how much I would arrive at the supercharger kept going up, so I had to make use of the what's they called, the de-restricted zones with speed, just to go flat out as far as I could sometimes to get the speed, to get the battery level down. Even though I tried to do that, I only managed to get down to 14%, and at 14% I did get 250 kilowatts. For some reason it dropped down a bit faster than expected. When I look here in TeslaFi, it said that the battery heating was on for 1% of the drive, and this was a summer's day, was plus 25 degrees Celsius, had the air conditioning running. And the first time TeslaFi got some telemetry, I was already up to 20%, so it's around, I think it was 2 minutes later when I look at the footage I recorded. And as you saw in the other video, I went in and get a cup of coffee, and 10 minutes later that I looked at my app and I had sat down and got my cup of coffee, it was already up to 48%. I think that's quite amazing. So we started at 14%. First data point I got has 20%. 10 minutes later, where are we? No, not 48%, 53% 10 minutes later. Yeah, what's interesting about that, if you look at the other end, and that is what I try to tell people, and it depends on which car you're driving. If your car has a lot of buffer in the top and in the bottom, it will usually have much more flat curve. But I do believe Tesla are using all of the capacity in the battery at the top end. So let's, for example, see the last 10 minutes. I ended with 83%, and from 131 to 141, I added 12%. So as you can see, in the top it goes way slower. But I just wanted to show this graph how it looked when I charged, and what the reality is here. Now the second charge was rather small because I just needed a few percent, and perhaps I even didn't need that, but as you saw in the video, so I think I came in around 16%, and I stayed for 6 minutes, and I got up to 31%. It says 5 minutes here, but I stayed for 6, so perhaps a little more. And that's because it's only version 2, maximum 150 kilowatts, and I only got at most 140. So yeah, so that's what it looks like. Definitely, if you can get a version 3 supercharger and your car can take it, the first 50% that you don't even need to go. You don't even have time to get a cup of coffee and get to the bathroom or restroom to take a whiz. So anyway, let's not make this video longer than it needs to be. These are the charge curves I thought you should see. Last data point, for example, 111, and let's take 131. Yeah, for 20 minutes, let's say 22 minutes, I went from 14% to 71% on the battery. So I think that's rather good. actually. 20 minutes, and around this time, yeah, maybe we should just unplug and drive to the next charger, right? So yeah, that's just all about it for this video. Take a look at the other video if it has been released. If not, it will probably be within a few days. And there are more proper road trip videos coming soon. I can promise you at least one, probably 2 more this year. So anyway, that's all. Let me know what you think, and until next time, have fun on the interwebs. Cheers.